All right, we're here with the commissioner of the what I've decided to call the bad bar decisions chip off. But first, we're also going to play 9 holes along that. This is Commissioner Sam. Sam, what do you expect these two competitors are going to face today?
Well, we're going to be easy on them for half of it. We're going to give them one normal pitch,
Okay.
and then the second one's going to be a bitch.
So are you going to do 2 per hole or just every other,
Two
or
per
how are
hole.
you going to do that?
2 per
Okay.
hole.
Any other rules that we need the folks watching at home need to know about?
I've got some blue tape. They're going to pick their 2 wedges. I'm going to put a little piece of tape around the shaft of each because Eddie's been crying about getting extra wedges. I don't think he can be trusted.
Oh,
at
so
this
you're
stage.
just making sure that rules are followed.
I trust Joe, but Joe's going to have the tape.
Okay.
too.
You'll have your chance to speak in just a minute. One more question on this, the day we should be watching the Masters. Do you really think this is a reasonable substitute, or is it just the best we can do?
Oh, this by far exceeds the Masters because we're here in person.
Ed's in your shot. Sorry about that. Anything else you want to say to everybody at home?
No, but there'll be comments out on the course.
10-4. Thanks, Sam.
Put your head up, Eddie.
Right now, there you. Oh, he's smiling at the sun. Beautiful day out here at Birch Creek National.
It is.
Ed, one of the competitors in today's Bad Bar Decisions chip off.
Check it out.
Have you brought your A game today, sir?
Yeah.
No question.
Well, you know, I was just telling him. I talked to some guy down at the mini mart. He said I was probably gonna play good today, so I'm going with that. He doesn't know me, but
Do you do you usually ask strangers at a mini
no,
mart for golf advice?
He goes, what do you got going on today? I said I'm gonna go out and get my butt kicked playing golf.
What are the stakes today, Ed? I can't remember.
$10 a hole and match play for each hole, and then $10 to the overall winner. So it's
Okay.
like $100 on the line. Double if you make it. But if we got 2 balls, you can't do that, right? Because if you only had 1 ball and you chipped it in, then you could get double. But
I can't say that. I'm just observing.
I'm
We better
just-
go back to the commissioner.
All right, go
So, is there any special advice you would give to someone
will-
else in the same competition?
yeah, next
may be the
time,
beginning.
keep your mouth shut when you've had too much to drink.
Well, hence the name of the outfit. It's our other competitor, Joe Reyes. I want to know, first of all, how did this happen in your memory?
Well, if I remember, there was a few drinks involved,
Uh-huh.
and I was sitting there all quiet and stuff, and Pew was talking about he's the best chipper at the club, and I still didn't say anything until, this is how I remember it anyways, until he said, I'm even a better chipper than Reyes. So,
And then
yeah,
that
now I got a
woke you
little
up.
payback for him, but however, we did have like a little preliminary.
I was just going to
chip-off.
ask about that. We had a preliminary chip off from right about there to right about there. What were the results of that competition, Joe?
Well, I'm up $50 already
Ah.
at the start, so.
Have you saved that to
With his
possibly?
wedges, by the way.
Oh, that's right, with his wedge. Yeah. Have you saved that to possibly, in some chance, repay your fellow competitor today, or have you already spent that?
I've already spent that.
Do you anticipate needing any money to pay your fellow competitor today?
No.
Quick
Yeah, I
response.
just want a little postscript. I never said I was better than him. I just said I thought I was as good as him.
But
That's
why
all
are
I
we
was
here
saying.
today, Joe?
No, I mean just for
Because
chipping.
he's not better than me.
Well, Chuck, we're the commentators in today's what I'm calling the Bad Bar Decisions chip off. You just
like it.
arrived, but I made
I like
that up.
it.
What do you expect to see today out of these competitors?
Well, you know, I'm going to expect to see quite a bit of cussing, maybe from one in particular individual, Ed Pugh. Joe plays calm, cool, collective self. He always is.
Yeah.
And Sam, the officiator, there will nothing go wrong there. He'll be on top of his game today.
On this, what should be the opening day of the Masters, do you think this is a quality substitute, or are we just doing the best we can?
Well, I'd have to say it's probably doing the best we can.
Yeah. All right.
In these
Well,
times of troubles, you never know what's going to happen.
That's true.
Drink a beer, play some golf, call her good.
Official rules presentation. Ed's here. Joe's here. We're on the first tee, Birch Creek National. This is the qualifying wedge tape placement. Is that what it is?
Yes,
Placement of
Edwin
the tape.
Pugh has a 60 and a 54
Okay.
Titleist.
Got it.
Do you want your tape down here or up
Yeah,
here?
up top. Down there will change the swing weight. Thought you could fool me on that, didn't you? Did
I
you
don't
know
think the
weight of a dollar
commissioners-
bill will change the swing weight of a
I don't think the commissioner is rooting against anybody, Ed.
He's not.
I mean, we're
I'm
going
gonna
with grams.
cheat.
Are we being filmed?
Yep.
The only I root against Kate Brown. You can record that.
Okay.
So long two competitors using.
Joe,
All right, see.
Mr. Reyes has a 60 Titleist. His are shinier than yours.
56.
And a 56. So Eddie likes. You want up here?
I don't care.
Well, that's kind of boring. What do you think about the choices they made, Chuck?
Well, me, I'd have gone with a little higher loft stuff for those longer chipping runs, but you know, that's me. Each guy has his own game.
Joe.
They play their own game.
All right.
Did you notice that when I won my $50 in the preliminary that I used Eddie's 58 degree? And
I did.
He's not using that right now. He put
Bad
it
luck,
in-
I expect.
Yep,
Do you want to read the rule sheet now, or do you want to
No,
just?
I just
plus
want.
on.
He gets the unofficial Mr. Congeniality Award, and he's probably going to get the pain in the ass award.
Well, Chuck, I don't know about you, but it sounds like nothing new here.
No, it sounds like the same old game. Let's
All right.
begin play.
Yeah, well, one normal.
How
Not
far away can you be?
Keep it from like in this area here.
All right. So, is Chuck picking this or you?
Chuck is. I'm doing 2. You've got 3.
Okay. Why is it? Why is it then you're telling Chuck where to put it? What's your idea here, Chuck? We're going to start off
Well, we're gonna
early.
start here with a fairly easy chip, right? Straightforward up the hill. But the next chip's gonna be a little more challenging.
Okay. I thought it was just win or lose and we're done.
No, it's total distance for the match.
Are we doing stymie? You don't have to mark that or what?
I'm gonna move over to a little more of a tester. What do you say that is? I'd say that's about 8 feet, maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty close. I think that's right.
Having a little trouble. Coach is having a little trouble.
From the front of the ball. 8.5.
Not bad.
Pretty good call there, Charlie. All right. Get out of the way, Ed.
This looks like a decent shot to me.
Didn't check. Well, news to me, it looks like we're doing cumulative, so I'm going to have you write that down. Chuck's searching for his second spot.
I think we'll just go with a little short side.
Okay. This
You're
is
gonna have to help me.
15-man operation.
So we're doing 16.6.
All right. That's basically twice as far as Ed was. Almost.
We still got to write it down.
Well, 16.6, 8.8 and 16.6. Well, we got to write that down somewhere.
Can you got room on the scorecard?
No, because I'm keeping.
You beat me on this hole.
You got a scorecard in your cart?
We gotta get this done though before these guys go down. No, we don't want
They're fine. Look where they're at.
I know.
Come on, Billy. Just get it on the green.
Looks like very well played.
Oh, it died pretty soft.
Chucky, are you keeping these?
We won't have any of that knock, please, sir.
I'm sorry. Apologize. Sorry.
You gonna measure that? This part here is pretty.
I thought they'd be a lot closer.
Well, look who we're dealing with.
13 feet even. So Eddie's 21 and a half.
Tw-
21, 8 and a half.
Well, you guys are really technical over there.
Nothing but the finest.
It's a much anticipated match.
Oh, okay.
Whole bite.
Might have got away from him. Might have got away from him.
Close. It's gonna be
Not
close.
bad though. Not bad. Not
Gonna be
bad.
close.
Both of them I got flyer lies on both of them.
I think Joe's gonna take this first hole by, or Ed's gonna take this hole by about 3 feet on the first.
It's
Joe is 6'3",
Plus 16.6.
22.9, and Eddie was
Oh, he's only a foot. 21 8 and a half.
Did I win it?
Ed wins the first hole.
That's all I wanted to do.
So you're gonna write them down.
You won one. How does it feel?
Hey, that was my goal. I just wanted to win one. I didn't want to be the big goose egg.
So while we're waiting for this group to come up, you can kind of see them in the distance, I suppose. So Sam, we're chipping twice on every hole. Just a quick rules recap.
Each contestant will chip 2 balls on each hole.
Correct.
One normal, one a little more difficult. The contestants are playing $10 a hole. That's their own side bet. So whoever wins the hole, least amount of distance, gets the $10 from the other one.
Combine both chips.
Combine both chips. We are playing combined for 9 holes, 18 chips. The person with the least amount of yardage will be the champion of the Birch Creek Masters chipping
I
contest.
thought it was the Bad Bar Decisions chipping contest.
Yeah, but I'm a little more refined.
I don't know about that, do you?
I won't agree with that.
Now we got
All right, so we've started here. This is the quote-unquote easy shot.
There's nothing easy on this one.
No.
No. By nature of winning the last one, Eddie gets to go first. We're just going to get one of those gamble views. Full of confidence. He's already won one.
Where's your fellow booth announcer?
He's got other stuff to
You
do.
got coronavirus? He just flipped me off.
I'll allow it.
Pretty good, Eddie.
Still going. Six, 1.5. Not bad. 8 or 6? 8-1.
Oh shit. That jump. That's off the green.
Are there any rules if it rolls off? I'm not talking to you.
So we are going 10 feet 7.
Okay. Next spot coming up. Looks like he's going by the old stump.
It's got rocks in it.
Hey, that's the price of competition.
We're gonna go one. We're gonna go right off this little patch of dirt here, and then you go first.
All right, so
Off the dirt.
Going off the
Boy,
dirt.
JJ, this looks like a tough chip to me.
yeah, there's a lot of danger involved here, Charlie. How would you play this?
Well, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably go ahead and go to the clubhouse and call it quits.
Okay,
With
we're
this amount
gonna.
of money, I don't know. I think this shot's going to take a little strategy and a little bit of gamemanship, but I'm not sure either one of those players got it. You going to make it 18, you think? Or 9?
I don't know. I just said 87%. It ought to. It'll get a second life.
Uh-oh. That play did not work particularly well.
Are you filming that?
Wait, JJ, you could have got a line over there. Oh, God.
Can you do that again? That's ball. Not quite to the green yet.
The tape's 25.
We'll guesstimate the rest.
We'll take the tape out and then step off.
I think, how about this? If you don't make it inside the tape, then you automatically get 50. Bound to happen.
Oh, this looks like a good shot.
Better check a
Oh,
little.
look at this.
This may hit it. This may be the shot of the day. This
Oh!
we've got about a foot, approximately 15 inches.
We'll call it
14
14.
inches.
14. Okay, we'll have to do this in 2 stages.
All right, we'll get back to you measuring Ed's. Okay, we got it all the way back to Eddie's ball here.
23 feet 7 inches.
That's a lot.
Plus another 20.
Okay, winner. That's about what you expect to happen every hole, isn't it?
Yeah, I had to get the fish on the first hole.
Yeah.
Build confidence, thinking he's already up $10, and now he's going down.